Friends, hello, welcome back. Today we are bringing Team North America into the NHL. Apologies, Minnesota, but you have been voted off the island. Just randomly took a team, Minnesota gone. First thing I want to say is a shout out to Beavis811. Thank you for the video suggestion here of Team North America. As always, I really appreciate when you guys send the suggestions. It helps me out a ton to know exactly what kind of videos you guys want to see. And videos, in general, I just think are really cool ideas that you guys suggest that we can try to put into action in NHL 21. So without further ado, again, thank you guys for those. But we're jumping into Team North America. We're starting here in the loading screen because I just wanted to show you guys the overall of Team North America is 96 overall. Keep in mind, this was a 23 and under team in 2016 that was, did they get out of the qualifying round? I don't think they got out of the qualifying rounds, did they? They got, overwhelmed, obviously, younger guys, but to see they all came together and just grew so substantially in that time, it's incredible. So let's go and take a look at this team. A team, by the way, that features the one they call Connor McDavid over there, winging it with him, Johnny Gaudreau, and Nathan McKinnon. Mark Scheifele, man, he's getting second line. What a stud down there. 27, so he just squeaked in. I thought he was a little bit older. 27 now, so he'd have been 23 on the dot then, right? So he just squeaked in there. Jack Eichel, 23 now. Matthews, 23 now. A lot of these guys, they could make the roster now, but they probably get stuck. I would imagine right now, if they had the chance and they played right now, would they take these guys, McDavid, Matthews, or they send those to the, Team Canada's and the Team USA's of the world because they're older now, even though they're under 23, but they're older and worthy of being on those teams. I shouldn't say they weren't worthy before, but I think, you just had so many talented players in the NHL around that time that were, especially Team Canada, as stacked as it always is, that you just say, oh, we'll keep the 23 and unders, they'll give them a separate team so they can play. Anyway, we'll see. Dylan Larkin, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, another guy just squeaked in there. Sean Couturier. I always think Sean Couturier is like 28, 29, 30. He's 27 still. So that's, great news for the Flyers there. You got Brandon Saad fourth lining it. You got Trocheck, and you have Jonathan Drouin, who is also still only 26. On defense, we got Morgan Riley. We got Seth Bones Jones, baby. Still, I love how young he is. Blue Jacket legend right there. Aaron Ekblad, another younger guy. God's despair. There was a point in time where, remember, he came to this team, and he was, front and center of the NHL. And he just, what was it, last season, just really started to fall off. 12 points, -4, with some games he was getting scratched in the season before, 37 points. But he was he was looking really promising for the Flyers. Maybe he can still turn it around. 27 now. EA believes he can turn it around. They still hit him with the 84 this year, so we'll see. Murray's third line in it with Colton Parayko. We'll go to the scratch players, make sure we get them all involved here. Matt Murray and Jacob Trouba over here. So that means Murray did not make starting netminder. Instead, Connor Hellebuck and John Gibson did. Two of the best goalies in the league. To say the under 23 farm system wasn't, a slam dunk would be an understatement here. That's what's crazy about this. We went through this entire team here, and I think when you look in, 23 and under, guys are young. You have high expectations for them. You think they're going to turn into studs, but you don't know that. You don't know that. And to think when you look back at this now and see all these players on this team, almost all of them turned out to be bona fide studs, at the very least top 6 guys. It's pretty crazy. Now they're all going to come back together, a little family reunion, if you will, on Team North America. Question is, did we miss it? I swear Team North America, I think it's in HUT. Team North America's logo, there's a lot of logos in HUT, and that's kind of what confused me. When we was creating the team, I swear we missed something, but there was just not a lot of logos to choose from. You go on HUT and they have literally every logo. I thought, I don't know, that was weird, because you think if they had the rights for it in HUT, you'd have the rights for it in offline mode, wouldn't you there? I don't know. We might have just missed it. But we just kind of, we made a makeshift Team North America logo here. It'll work. It'll work. I always love that Team North America. I like the color scheme they got. The black and red. Always thought that looked really clean for those guys there. 34 and 11 though. Team North America right now killing it. As expected. When you're 96 overall, they're really not killing it. When you consider they're 96 overall, you'd expect this team to drop 60 wins this season. They might still. Better watch what we say. We're just entering the trade deadline, and they're going to be close to, 42? Yeah, right around there. Just missed it, actually. 41 right there. So they get hot here in the month of March. They can get close to 55, but they ain't going to get 60. Yeah, we're going to get probably 50. Right around 50 is where this team's going to finish. A little over 100 points on the season. A little more plus the overtime points there. So pretty solid season. What are we seeing? 51 wins, it looks like, there for Team North America. And the St. Louis Blues. Sorry about this, St. Louis, but you're running into an absolute juggernaut here in the first round. We'll take a look, though, for keepsake, how the boys did. 96 points out of McDavid. So he played fantastic over there. From a points perspective, 110. Yeah, that was a little bit low. To be honest, I would have thought 96 overall, maybe 125, 130. We'll take 110. We're just looking for a Stanley Cup here. Just looking for a 3.7 goals per game. Oh my goodness. 2.4. Why did this team not win more games? Those are some absolutely gaudy numbers. 2.4 and 3.7. What happened? Did we struggle on special teams or something? 21% there. Power play could have been a little bit better. I mean, it's top of the league, but you know, sometimes when you stack these teams, you see a really good power play close to 30%. 85% on the power or penalty kill, so it's pretty solid. Not sure what happened there. Maybe just a rough stretch or two there for the team this season. McDavid, 96. McKinnon, 86. There's McDavid finally getting a few more assists than goals. The last couple of sims we've done with him, the guy's been like a 45 goal scorer and 45 assist guy when he's, you know, in essence more of a 35-65 type of guy there. 34 by 52 for McKinnon. 26 by 47 for Eichel, 73 points. Decent. Look at those plus minuses. 47, 41, 41. I'm telling you, I don't know how this team did win more games. They were just annihilating teams. Austin Matthews down there, 68 points. Not a goal scorer for this team, apparently. It looks like Dylan Larkin was, though. 27 points for Dylan Larkin. Jack Eichel up there as well, 26 by 47. So a pretty solid season for these guys. Let's take a look, though. Bottom of the team was 6 by 3. Look at Matt Murray, or Ryan Murray. 6 goals, 3 assists. Killing it over there. He didn't get any apples, but, you know, he was nailing the goals home, apparently, there. Colton Parayko, 6 by 13. We'll take a look at the goaltending here real quick as well. How'd you guys look? Johnny G over here, 921. That's what he does. The man's a stud. 90 overall for a reason. Connor Hellebuck, not a bad consolation prize. Vezina winner for a reason. 912 save percentage there out of Connor Hellebuck. Let's go ahead and start the postseason, though. These guys, I have a feeling they're going to play well. They should play well. It's St. Louis. It's playoffs. Anything can happen in playoffs, but we're going to get confident here, and we're going to go ahead and sim up a pretty good chunk of these games. 1-1, 2-2. Okay. We had to hit B. I was panicking a little bit there. 2-2 against these St. Louis Blues. Not the way you wanted to start it. Game number 3, though, back home against these St. Louis Blues. Got to take this one, and they're going to drop it. Unbelievable. Team North America is on the verge of getting bounced in the first round. But guess what? It's still, as I say, it's a young team, but it's not. Teams over, 27, 24, 26. All these guys are over 23 now, just about, or at 23. So even that excuse is out the door. 2 goals by 2 goals over here to start this first period here. Gostisbehere getting in there. So is Gaudreau for the boys. Can they add to the lead in a set or get the lead in a second? The answer is no. We're going to go to period number 3 in a 2-2 hockey game. Both teams trying to get something going here. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a Blues. What are the Blues doing? Boys! Yeah, there's the comeback. There you go, Mickey D's. Get you some. Got time. 2-goal lead. Now 1 goal. 6 minutes left. Plenty of time to put one in the back of the net here is Team North America, or this is the upset of upsets. The St. Louis Blues have just knocked off Team North America in the first round. We questioned it. We didn't know why this team didn't win a lot of games with the numbers they put up with the team they had. Absolutely stacked. But we're seeing, you know, they struggled. Second, we got into playoffs as well there. The St. Louis Blues are going to shockingly, and I mean shockingly, upset Team North America in the first round. We'll see at least if the Blues take home the Stanley Cup. We'll feel better about it. The answer is no. New York Ranger fans are going to love seeing that one right there because that's the Stanley Cup winners for the 2020, 21, 21. Bunch of 20s. 2020, 2021. That's going to be a tough thing to say. You know, 2019, 2020, it fit in there, but 2020, 2021, that's going to be a twister for the year, I think. Here, you know, no, actually, it's not, now that I say it, because we're not going to have hockey this season, unfortunately. They still don't have McDavid at the Art Ross in their heart. They still don't have a timetable yet, right? The NHL, you got to figure something out there, fellas. I was talking January. We're getting closer and closer to January now, too. Patrick Kane's just yorking over there. Panarin, Bishop. The Jennings did go to John Gibson. The Mastodon going to Pollock. Ryan O'Reilly is the Selkie winner. I want to do it. I really do. I want to sim up 100 sims, and I just want to see who wins the Selkie other than Ryan O'Reilly. I'm saying nobody. I don't think he's lost it since we've started this game. Lindsay going to Connor McDavid. So Team North America, they brought home some hardware, just not the big one. That's all. That's going to conclude things for this video, though, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate you consider subscribing. You never have to. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.